Good morning, good morning. If there's anybody there, I cannot see you. It's fine. But my day today consists of forgetting literally everything. I sat down, thought I had all my stuff, only to realize I didn't have my phone. Then I couldn't find my glasses, so I had my DOMs. It's okay. Everything's great. I found what I needed. Lunch to join in. Just got home from getting my tattoo worked on. So I didn't even realize the time. Time flies, especially when you're enjoying what you're doing. That's awesome. I'd love to see. I'm ready for a new tat. I've been thinking about it. I have some pictures that I have saved that I'm looking into that I want. I want a crow to represent my mother. And then I've always wanted like a crescent moon on my shoulder. I gotta get my shoulders in shape. But right here with kind of like the chains dangling, I think that's really pretty. There's so many that I want. And I want a feather underneath my teat, but I'm afraid. Like a floating feather falling. I wanted to cut my breast, but from what I heard, that hurts really bad, so I probably won't be doing that one. But I think I have 5 tattoos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I have like 7 tattoos. Holy shit, I didn't even realize that. How are you? How are you? Crow represents my mother. I'm actually, you know, my big fringy bag. I'm just kind of waiting to see if anybody else wants to join in, and then we'll just dive right in. It's not going to be too long of a class today, so. And I am starting a event page, a private event page. I was going to try to pop it on before I came live, but things didn't work out because I have to go back and redo it. Depends on if I do it with my name, Georgia Gottlieb, or Elemental Goddess. So I kind of go between those two. It's probably going to be underneath my name. I'm not sure. But I'm starting an event. They don't let you go over 3 weeks, I think it is, or 4 weeks. So the event's going to be Shadow Love. Forget what I called it. I literally just did it. It's Shadow Love something. And it's going to be where we can talk about our experiences in a really safe space. That's totally private. Only one that's going to be invited are the people that are taking this class with me and that are serious about it, and you know. So I'm excited to bring that to you guys, because then it's not in the groups, it's not on the page, it's in an event page talking exactly about the shadow classes. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. Well, I've been trying to figure out how. I love you too. That was right in the mouth. Yeah, right in the mouth. Oliver says hello. Dude, come on. I love you too. I know I do it. I just gave him okay, all right. Okay. I just gave him a ice cream. Dude, I love you too. You gonna sit with mommy? It's very lovable. Now I forgot what I was saying. I totally forgot what I was saying because he did that. Aw, he's just gonna lay right on my lap. Anyway, yes, so I will be making an event. I will give you guys the link to it. And that way it gives us a safe space, which I'm excited about. So let's get started. I'm actually gonna, now that he's so close to me, I was gonna light my incense and stuff, but I'm not going to because he's like right here, so I am not gonna do that. So we're just gonna dive in with my coffee. Started my workout class the other day. Holy shit, I can barely move today. I didn't realize how out of shape I was until I started working out again. Holy fuck. I've never done so many squats in my life. I thought I was gonna die. I literally, at almost 50 years old, sat on my ass and went down the stairs today because my damn thighs couldn't take it. I'm like a baby reindeer. I can barely stand. I've never done so many squats in my life. I didn't even know I had these muscles where I have them. I better look like a goddamn supermodel by the time I get done doing this workout. Holy shit, talk about working with your shadow. I battled with my shadow the other day about even doing the workout thing, you know? Anyway, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm going to talk to you like you're all there because we do have replay viewers and stuff. So welcome back. I'll live vicariously. Yeah. It's hard. I wish I could have my glasses on, the meta ones, while I'm doing it so you can see the pain that I go through because I'm the weakest one in the class. There are women in there in their 60s that are lifting like 60 pounds. I don't need that. I don't need to lift 60 pounds. I just want to get in shape, but I felt like a really weak person. I was like, wow. But it's an intense workout. It's a totally intense workout. At my age, I was really scared, like if I dropped dead, because I haven't worked out in a year. But I did we did lower strength training. That's why I had to slide on my ass down the stairs this morning, because I can't walk. Hi, yay, here y'all come. See? We're talking about my workout that I started the other day, because since I'm doing this Fab Over 40, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to get myself in shape. I'm not getting any younger. I'm getting older. And, go into my 50s healthily. That's why I'm doing this, and getting in shape so I feel good about myself, because doing the shadow work kind of brought that up for me when going over the whole how we look at ourselves sometimes. And yeah, I really want to feel and look my best at my age. You know what I mean? For me, not for anyone else, just for me. And that's what it's all about, is we're learning to do things for yourself too. You are the most important, not anybody else. Why doesn't give a shit what they think? Anyway, welcome back to our Shadow Love Session 3 recap journey. The other night in Session 3, hey, that's a start. That's something. You're not sitting there stagnant. Maybe when I learn some moves with weights, I'll show you guys. That'll be fun. Can you imagine doing a workout class with me? We learned, sorry. The other night in Session 3, we moved deeper into meeting the shadow with compassion. We learned that compassion doesn't mean excusing or ignoring the parts of ourselves that have caused pain. It means offering them understanding, patience, and love so they can finally come home to us. I saw a meditation the other day that I'd like to do with you guys. It's very quick. It's just a quick close your eyes, follow me in, open the door, boom, then you go back out. I'm not going to tell you about it right yet. I might come on and just have a quick little thing. It might be a pre-record, but it's walking in and talking to your inner child. And it was very beautiful. I did it this morning, and it brought up some feelings for me, but I felt so good afterwards, and she felt good. It was beautiful. So I will do that today and leave that up on the Coven subscription page. Spine and hip issues. I understand that. I do. I have shoulder issues, so I do have a hard time with certain things. And I have knee issues, and I do have, my hip's been bothering me, but they keep telling me that I do that because I don't like working out. Only when I'm done, I feel great about it. I'm just being honest. They tell me that if I get stronger, then this stuff won't hurt. It hurts worse today. Anyway. Where was I? It means offering them understanding, patience, and love so they can finally come home to us. Exactly. And what I loved about our last session is we brought in the dark goddesses. We connected with the dark goddesses. These glasses are my husband's. They're too big. They keep falling down. Those fierce, beautiful aspects of divine feminine energy that reflects transformation. I keep looking around because my TV keeps doing this weird glitchy thing. What was I saying? That reflect transformation, death, rebirth, and deep truth. Now, some of you may have felt Lilith, Hecate, Kali, or any other goddesses that could have stepped forward, even the ones that we're working with right now. Or it could have been your higher self, you know what I mean, in goddess form. That can happen as well, too. Train the military for me, too. Hips suck, too. I heard, though, once you get a hip replacement, it's like you're a brand new person. I don't know. I don't like surgery. So I have some questions, and I had you guys print out a worksheet as well, and we can move this over into the event page too. I can ask you guys questions there. We can talk about it further. This is just to check in with you guys, these recap what we're going over, check in with you guys, see how you're doing. Are you guys doing the affirmations? Are you doing the healing exercises that I'm giving you? How is it making you feel? These are all the questions that I have for you as a teacher. Like I said, you don't have to put it on here. I will create this this other space to make you feel more comfortable, because it will only be the people that I let in, and it will be you ladies that I see here and the people that are coming to all of these classes. But I'm really curious to see how you are doing. Some of you are sharing, which I think is amazing because it does help other people as well, knowing your experiences, you know? Because sometimes we might feel something comes through and maybe things don't come through for you all the time and this is new for you and you're like, oh, this is weird, am I crazy, is this different, is this supposed to be happening, well, what about this feeling when it happened? And there's so many different feelings that can come up when you're doing this kind of work, you know what I mean? You may even start, like I said, connecting. The goddesses might even start coming to you. Like I said, in the shower is my spot. Shower is a great place for anyone because you're at your most vulnerable. You're naked, you're submissive. You are just in that state to receive. You know what I mean? And then cleanse. And that's why I love doing that kind of work in the shower. I have man hands right now. I cannot wait to get my nails done. Now, I'm curious to know what goddess stepped forward for you. And each one arrives with her own message and medicine. And her presence is an invitation to reclaim your power. And that's what we're trying to do. Oh, 11 vertebrae, feet, spine. Oh, honey. That's a lot. Kali has come to me a few times since the session. That's new for me. Hi, Cherry. I'm always going to call you Cherry. That's awesome, though. Clearly, she has a message for you. Now, this is where I'm going to have you, since you told me that, because I'm hearing things, is I'm hearing for you to go back to the Dark Goddess circle that we read about Kali. Okay. So they want you to go, she wants you to go down again. She wants you to go down again into the journey with her. And when you come out of it, come out and write down another message she has from you. And I'm talking about the Dark Goddess reading circle class of Kali, not what we just did the other night. That specific one she's telling me. Sorry, I was spacing out listening for a second. But yes, go back and go over that one. Do the meditation. See what comes up for you. See what kind of message she has for you, because she has something for you. That's why she's showing up for you. Medicine for you, messages for you. You are tough. You are so fucking tough. You really are. The shit you've been through, and knowing that physically too, you are mentally, physically extremely strong. You really are. And I mean that. Please do. Do you like it? Does anybody else call you Cherry? And I only did it because Sherry's, there were so many Sherry's and I didn't want to get the bins wrong. So I'm like, oh, it's perfect because she has a Cherry. So I'm just going to say Cherry instead of Sherry because it works out better and I can keep everything straight. You're welcome. You're welcome. I get messages quite frequently. I don't always voice them unless it's something that keeps coming through or that I know the person may need to hear. You know what I mean? I love you too. I truly mean that from the bottom of my heart. So the rest of this week, we have our next class on Friday. I want you to spend time journaling about which goddess made herself known to you. Let me get my notes. And ask her, I want you to ask her, what lessons are you teaching me right now? Because she will show you, or you will hear her tell you that that lesson. And then the next question I want you to ask her is, what part of myself are you helping me heal or reclaim? Because sometimes we don't always understand the messages, and that's okay. There's lots of messages that come through to me that I don't understand at all. And then in time, once I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. It doesn't have to be right then and there that you understand the message. You know what I mean? They know that. They know sometimes it takes time because they communicate differently with images, I guess. And sometimes you can hear. It's different. Those of you that talk to spirit and that kind of thing know what I'm talking about. It's really hard for me to understand or to explain how I hear and what I see. I've been called Cherry many times. Yay. Hecate has been in the forefront for me for quite some time. I love that. I really, really do. She has for me too, and you guys know mine's Lilith. She's been here, and even within doing the Dark Goddesses, the circle, and the other night when we did that, and believe it or not, I'll tell you something, it's not actually that strange, because I think a lot of people do it. So, I'm a creator on TikTok, right? I go on there, I do these things. Some of them are messages to heal people. Some of them are just stupid and goofy just because they're fun. But the messages that I send, and even on here doing classes and stuff, there are times I go back and I watch myself and I get a message from myself. It's crazy how that works. It's like I watch my own stuff and I get my own messages from myself. It's almost like my higher self telling me, but through here, but it's me. It's weird. I don't even know how to explain it, but this has been happening for me for the past maybe 2 months. I'm like, wow, and I'll cry. I've been through so many emotions with my own damn message. It's weird, but I understand at the same time. Crystal says, mine are Hecate and now Lilith. Yeah, so you and I have the same two. I think Lilith is reaching out to me, but I don't know how to be sure. So ask her for a sign. Talk to her. You don't have to say it out loud. Sometimes I'll do the shower, car is another place I like to do it. Shower. Tell her, try the shower. Ask her to give you a sign, a message, or you know what I mean? I know it. But a sign or a message. Like the other day, I asked Hecate for a message. I told you guys this. And the message I specifically asked, I specifically asked to see a bird of prey is all I'll say, because I won't tell you the whole message. A bird of prey that you just don't see much. It had to be different. Went around a corner 2 seconds later and I saw something that I was like, wow. I mean, if anything ever confirmed anything, that was it. And immediately after, a sign, like I said, I see all the time, but I don't see it because I'm not paying attention, because I know I'm going over a railroad track because I go that way. I saw the X, and all my sight saw was crossroads, and I knew it was Hecate giving me my message. And I even said, I got chills over my body and I got tears in my eyes, and I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I acknowledged that I noticed the message that she gave me, you know, and she knows when you acknowledge it. I have something else cool to show you guys too. I've been working with energy a lot, you know, the whole telekinesis shit. It's real. It's fucking real, and it's really cool. We are so powerful. I'm gonna do a video if I can actually muster up the energy to do it with the elements to see if it can happen. I don't know, we'll see. But why did I just go down that rabbit hole? How did I segue into that? What was I saying? We were talking about, I have 5,652 things on my mind today that I wanna do. Just bear with me. My ADHD is all over the place today. I've been watching a lot about ADHD, and it so explains me. I'm like, I get myself now, man. Trippy. I do the same thing with my messages I share. Exactly. It's super cool. I mean, I never thought that it would work in that way, and it truly does. It's like sometimes these messages that I'm putting out at that time, even on TikTok, I think are for other people, and then I go back and I'm like, wow, that message was for myself. It's crazy how that works. It really, really is. Anyway, I don't know how we got there. I go all over the place. So yes, I want you to spend the week journaling until Thursday or until Friday. Which goddess made herself known to you? I think we were talking about Kali. That's why we went into there. And ask her, what lessons are you teaching me right now? And what part of myself are you helping me heal or reclaim? So yes, that's what I was saying. So yeah, ask Kali when you're wherever you're comfortable enough and when you feel the time is right, if she is trying to reach out to you. Like, are you trying to reach out to me? Show me whatever you choose, or something along the lines, you know what I mean, for confirmation, or show me a sign, and make it a sign that I will know, you know, that will grab my attention. Be specific. Sometimes you have to be specific with spirit and all that. You know what I mean? They really gotta. So, Trippy, I did the same thing with I did that. All right. Then, let's see. I gave you guys, at least the Coven subscribers, your printout here. And this gives you something to do your work on. And it is the worksheet is designed to help you deepen your connection to the work that we have been exploring. in session 3. And I want you to take your time on these questions. Take your time, really think about it. And again, I'm going to tell you, like I do in every single session, don't lie to yourself. Don't put down what you think someone wants to hear, because this is for you, not anybody else. And if you're lying to yourself, you're not doing the work. And I will say that over and over. I've seen so many people, do stuff like this and go to write down an answer, but not be fully honest. Like somebody else is going to see it. You don't have to show it to anybody. The only one that you're lying to, there's something in my coffee, that's what I'm doing, is yourself when you do something like that. And in turn, you're not going to do the healing if you don't do the work. You know what I mean? And I know that I think most of you are doing the work, and I really truly feel like it's helping. So I'm excited. We got session 4 next. We have session 4 next, and then 5. And then after that, we're going to be jumping into other shadow work. This isn't the end. This is just the beginning. And then in January, we'll be doing other classes and stuff, at least in the subscription page. So where was I? And remember, there are no wrong answers I wrote on here, only your truth. I remind you guys of that. And meet yourself with compassion. Don't judge yourself. Drop it all. Get naked if you need to. I'm being dead serious. I know that sounds fucking weird. I'm serious. You are at your most vulnerable, even with yourself, when you are naked. It sounds weird, but it's true. Your first question is going to be, when you think of the word compassion, what does it mean to you personally? What does compassion mean to you personally? And like I said, you don't have to do this now. I'm just going over stuff. I want you to sit with that. I want you to think about it. I want you to feel it. And the first word that comes to mind in how you feel or think about the word compassion, write it down. Be honest with yourself. The next one, what part of your shadow has been asking for compassion lately? Another one I want you to sit with. Again, take your time in answering these. Because I feel like we're always doing shadow work, because there's always parts of ourselves that are, what's the word I'm looking for? Submersing, we put it underwater. So I don't know. Let's just take that back, because that was not so smart. Coming up, man. Some things will come up that, because you might think you have done, I've done all the shadow work. I've done this. I've done a lot of shadow work too, man. But there's always more. There's always something that'll come up and it's like, shit, where did that come from? I thought I fucking healed. Even with doing the work that I'm doing with you guys, there are some things that I was like, wow, okay, that's something I even need to work on. Like I said, we're always working on something, Number 3, how does it feel in your body when you begin to offer compassion to this part of yourself? Does it feel good? Does it feel good? Does it feel warm? Does it feel inviting? Or does it make you feel like, oh, I don't know, scared? Anything that comes up for you. Always more. And number 4, which dark goddess appeared to you during this session? Session 3. I meant session 3. I didn't clarify that when I typed that out. Sorry about that. So that full question is actually, which dark goddess appeared to you during session 3? I want you to describe what her energy felt like, or what she symbolized for you. And then we have a weekly affirmation that I want you to carry with you. We're still doing our mirror meditations. We're still doing that. And here's the thing. I wanted to also say this too. We carried the mirror meditation from our first session all the way through so far. And I've given you affirmations and stuff that you can say to move forward. So the next thing I want you to do with that is keep the mirrors. We're going to do the mirror through the whole entire thing. But I want you to sit in the mirror with yourself and really look deep into your soul with the work that we have done, with the mirror chants that you have been doing. Look into your soul and feel and what comes up for you to say, because that's going to be what you need to work on in the mirror. Does that make sense? So if you're looking in that mirror and you look at yourself, and your new affirmation for the day, I'm just going to pull one on my ass right now, is I fucking love every part of you. You are beautiful. You are smart. You are courageous. You are strong. All those things. Say them. Make your own affirmation up. This is your time to make your own mirror affirmation up from doing what we've been doing and learning what you've been learning. What does your soul need to hear? What does your inner child need to hear? So sit with yourself in the mirror, light some candles if you want, get to know yourself for a second. In the work we've been doing, ask yourself this question and come up with your own affirmation. I hope that makes sense. And then I also have an affirmation for you as well. And you can still just use your own, or you can use both. I honor all parts of myself with compassion, and I welcome the wisdom of the goddess who walks beside me. Now, this is an affirmation you can do when you wake up every morning and when you go to bed every night. This doesn't have to be a mirror one. This is just an affirmation for you to say, because we want to honor. We want to honor that goddess that we have walking beside us. Like right now for me, like I said, it's a combination of Lilith and Hecate. So each day while I'm saying this affirmation, I honor all parts of myself with compassion, and I welcome the goddess, or the wisdom of the goddess who walks beside me. I'm going to envision, because I have two right now, one Lilith here and Hecate here. I already feel them. They're with me very hardcore lately, and I really truly believe, and let me know, because I love to know, how many of you are being called by Lilith? How many of you is she trying to connect with, or maybe you think she may be reaching out to you? Because right now, I truly think Lilith is reaching out to so many with the way the world it is today. She wants us women to rise. She wants us to find our power. She wants us to speak our truth and not be held down, you know. My body is my body. Your body is your body. We should be able to say and do what we want with it. Same with our lives. Same with everything in our lives, you know? Can I say the affirmation again? Yes, I can. I get it. That's why I think this whole group works, because I think we all have ADHD. Isn't that funny? Ow! Oh, I'm so sore. I honor all parts of myself with compassion, and I welcome the wisdom of the goddess who walks beside me. And it is on your sheet that I printed out, or that I, the PDF that I sent you guys. Yes, she was very present when she was very present. I mean, she was there. I told you, when I put my hand out like that, when we were doing the goddess circle, I feel it right now. Every single time I do this, I feel it's almost like a gentle hand that goes like that. That night I felt it, and I just felt it again. I feel her grab my hand, like very gently. Lilith, yes. She's been walking by my side pretty strong, and I understand it. I get it. I know why. I've been more with my voice and more with being my divine feminine than I ever have. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense without sounding? I don't ever want to sound like, oh, I know everything. I know shit. I'm just kidding. I know what I've learned, and I know that we are so fucking powerful, you guys. We are so powerful. There's so much that we can do with energy and real magic, man. It's energy. And there's so much that you could do. You could heal yourself with it. The work that we're doing right now, I believe once we're done with this work that we're doing, you'll be different in a way, for the better. You'll be maybe more relaxed. You'll be maybe more boisterous. You'll be maybe more not afraid to speak your truth. You'll be more, I do believe that. I mean, there's a reason why the goddess kept pushing me to do this for everyone. And, you know, it's a free class because she believes everybody needs to be woken up, is what I hear. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Yes, right? Hold it. Yes, she holds your, I feel it. I feel it. I feel it gentle like this. Clasp my hand. And it doesn't scare me. It makes me feel powerful knowing that she is by my side. She has a beautiful story. She has a very beautiful story. And eventually I would love to even touch base on all the men that were deemed evil that aren't. You know what I mean? There are some of them too, believe it or not. Or other things, creatures, whatever you want to call them. But anyway, oh, I wanted to show you a few things. Keep your eye out. I'm a busy little witch for shit that's coming up because we have a sale on Thursday or Friday or Saturday. Where the hell am I? Sunday. We have a sale on Sunday. I have a sale on Sunday. I look like a bifocals on. It's awesome. And I'm finishing up some things. Here's one of them. This is my newest creation, and I love it. I just put the seal on it. Look at the seal is the key of Hecate. And this, I got to turn it around so you guys can see the shimmery. This is a dark goddess shadow globe. To call on your dark goddesses and to work with your dark goddesses. Kind of like my intention globes. You know what I mean? But it's going to really, I have created them to turn on the light. Oh, I don't know if I have a light on here. Does it have a light? This is different. Oh, yes, it does. Okay. Isn't that gorgeous? They're not finished. I'm going to put some mica. And I actually stamped this. I bought the wax warmer. I love it. It's the little ladle. And then I poured the wax and I stamped it with the key. So I'm super excited about these. They're not fully sealed. I'm not completely done. But I've been working on these guys since the last full moon. Aren't they beautiful? So yeah, the intentions behind that, I'm going to put some mica dust, are to work with your dark goddesses. And then I am finishing these up. And these are ancestral protection herb jars. Herbal spell jars, I guess you'd call them. So every ingredient in here is for working with your ancestors in protection. Isn't that pretty? And then I took a different stamp and I sealed the top. North, south, east, west. Isn't that beautiful? I'm not done. I'm going to put a labradorite, and this is actually black protection salt. I make my own salt sometimes. That's why it's not completely black. How I make my salt is I take Himalayan pink salt, believe it or not, and I put it in my mortar. I use my mortar and pestle. And then I take ashes from ceremonies, my healing ceremonies and my protection ceremonies. This one I use my protection cauldron ashes. And then I put a little bit of mica for sparkle, and I muddle it all together. I have a TikTok I'm putting together. And then we got the cinnamon for warmth and happiness for the ancestors. We have mugworts in there, rose petals, lavender, sprigs, and frankincense, myrrh, a bunch of different things. So it's going to get fibers and stuff. They're not done yet either. And they're going to come with little scrolls so you can see how to use them. Oh, I love the spell jars. I haven't made them in a while. And tonight I'm going to do a little video of ritual I will do with them to activate them so you guys can actually see what I do when I say, oh, you know, I bless this, or I did this, or I did that. I figured I would go on the Coven and show you guys how I bless something and how I seal all of the magic inside. So that way you don't ever have to open this, and you can set it wherever you want to do your work on your altar, and it will emit the energies. You know what I mean? Makes sense. So I'm excited about that. How do I turn this back around? Here we go. Yeah. So those are the things I've been working on, plus gypsy clips and lots of things. Those are the two I figured I'd show you. I'm excited about them. They've been taking a bit though. These ones are taking a while to make. Anyway, I hope you all have a beautiful day. Yeah, I like the way I put the key on this. I love the way I put the key on that. I was like, and the way it dripped, at first I was like, oh, fuck, because I just wanted it to be a circle. But that's the way it was intended to be. It fell like this, so I left it like that. I'm like, actually, that's really pretty. And then when I stamped it, it dripped even a little bit further. So I'm going to keep it like that. I'm going to let them flow. However the wax goes is the way the wax goes, and I'm just going to flow with it. So these are fun. I always open a circle or cast a circle and do my work that way. Yay! And that's all I got for you today. I'm not going to be a pain in the ass either every single time and keep bothering you guys about things. You will see just posts and stuff like that. I'll keep posting because there's so many times I want to pop on and go live just to fucking go live. But I'm like, well, people are busy and I don't want to be, but who knows? Who knows? There's so many times I want to go. 2 weeks from now, not next week, but the following week, you are going to see a lot of me. That's when we're going to be doing rune classes. I think I'm going to try to slide one in there, and I have the house to myself, so you're going to be seeing a lot of me. Anyway, love you so much. This will be up here. Can't wait to see you guys on Sunday or even early or Friday, because we'll have our class. I'm actually going to get ready to go live on TikTok after I make my energy video to show you guys what I was working with. And yeah, I'm going to do my first live on TikTok. I'm nervous as hell. Please wish me luck. I'm going to go on while I'm actually sealing the rest of these up. So I'm crafting while I'm doing something. So I'm not just standing there saying, hey, somebody say hi to me, please. I went on once before and I felt like such an ass. I maybe got like 5 people in there. I'm like, hi, hey, hi. I didn't know what to do. It was just so stupid. It was dumb. It was fun. And I actually have been live on there before with Tina. We did some dance or something that was fun, but that's about it. I get nervous. It's weird. It's so weird. So I'm going to be doing that. We'll see. You're a part of the subscription, the Coven subscription, I believe. I should know that. There's so many things going on, man. That's where that stuff will be. I should explain that here because this is all to both places. But if you're in the Coven group, that's where you're going to get a different version. You're not going to get really many lives with me with the extras. Like the rune class is an extra. So that goes in the subscription because it's part of the perk. So we're going to be doing extra classes and spell work in the October's very busy for me. I've got so many customs with Beastums. I've got all this shit going on. So I thought so. I knew you were. Everything that I want to do with you guys is coming a little bit slower right now because October for me with what I make is just been crazy busy, which is a great thing. I'm not complaining at all. So that's where, and then if the person is on, if anybody is on just the Coven group, they're going to get like a picture of the rune and they're going to get a description of it underneath. They're not actually going to get the like me going on and saying, hey, let's talk about this today. And it's going to be about the certain different kind of runes. And we're going to go through all 24 of them. Watch me be saying that wrong right now because my brain is not working. But we'll be going through all of them. I don't know how many we're going to do each time I come on. I don't think it's going to be a class where I come on and we do it all in one sitting. But it might be where we do a couple at a time and move our way through. Because there's just so many ways that you can use them. And I think, and there's so many different, for everybody to know what they are and how to use them and add them into their work would be really cool, you know. So there's that. And then lots of other things that are coming up too. I have lots of classes planned. I just got to figure out how they're going to fall in line. I'm excited about it. I'm super excited about it. All right, ladies, I will let you go. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you all soon. Bye. If you guys need anything, let me know.